Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a look at one of a childhood holiday, Butlins, from 2011. I know it's a bit old-fashioned. Well, interestingly, Butlins was actually, but it says in the book it's celebrating 75 years, so it's 90 years old, Butlins, this year. So I'm going to show you all the old pictures from when I went to Butlins as a child. I've stayed. There's only 3 left in this country. There's Bognor Regis, My Head, and Skegness. I've stayed in 2 of them. Stayed in My Head and stayed in Skegness. So without further ado, let's show it. That's it, Butlins Happy Day Update 2011 edition. That's first with the teddy bear, and that was that's outside the Ocean Hotel in Bognor Regis. These are happy days. These are all the kids. Contents and what the activities, like diversity performing at Butlins. So they still form Butlins like now once a year. Apartments, our beliefs. And it says Billy Butlins. It says during post-war, and there's for your holidays at Butlins. Would you like to be by the seaside? They work hard. The staff do work hard to provide the best. Try something new every day. That's at Butlins in Skegness in Lincolnshire. That's Bognor Regis Butlins. Desire. That's at Bognor Regis. Bognor Regis, one know where it is, it's near the Brighton Way. How Butlins works. And there's the map of the whole UK. Scotland, there's Skegness, My Head and Bognor Regis. Bognor Regis on the West Sussex coast. It's down near London. Really nice hotel. Ocean. I've never stayed there, but I have passed it before, and I've been there when I was about. Yeah, I think when I went to the My Head when I was about 10. Skegness I was 11. When I went to Bognor Regis I was 9 years old. So that's. Quite a bit what that is. National Park. Minehead. Skegness Resort's got all the activities. Swimming pool. Award team. That's Skegness. Bognor. And that's the cook, the chefs, and he had like characters like Hit Entertainment characters, like Hit Entertainment was like the 2000s and that, and he loved his Thomas the Tank Engine. That person must have liked. These are all different choices, like Angelina Ballerina, very popular show from the noughties. Places to unwind. That's people outside at Bognor Regis. Bognor Regis. Stars at the My Head one. That's things to do. That's swimming pool there at My Head. And that tells you which sites offer certain things. So aquaglides, all free. Aqua walks, all free. Kayaks just at My Head. Swimming lessons, all free. That was when it was a £5. Cheaper back then, but I think it'd be more expensive now. I don't want to get too political, but it would be. People at Bognor Regis. That's them playing football. But the Butlin Regis one. All the different activities for kids all ages. Fun fair. My Head Resort. Skyline Pavilion. A little bit of a bowling alley. Butlins Skegness. That's the spa in that at Skegness. Diversity, that's them at Butlins. Roy at the Odyssey the year before in 2010 and 2011 again. Daniel Johnson X Factor 2009. Lazy Town. It's not just hit entertainment TV shows but more. Sad Lost Flatty, who came third on the 2009 series of Britain's Got Talent. By the Dinosaur. Like I said there, the hit entertainment logo. It used to be on like DVDs when I had as a kid, where they had the dice. Thomas the Tank Engine at Butlins My Head. And that's the robot thing, that's in the Skyline Pavilion, that always had like a white rooftop at the top. Pingu, another great show of the 90s and noughties. Fireman Sam. Another one, a little girl with Angelina Ballerina. Bognor Regis. That's people doing like sometimes the challenges to do where they go through the brick wall thing. Stars Come Out. These are all the West End quality. Bird Plane. Joe, the ones where they do the eyes. Bognor Regis. Centre Stage. Where's the shop? And that's where the little village, like the walkway to the shops and where all the apartments is. That's at Butlins Skegness. And the important things, that's the My Head and Butlins and the kitchen, and it tells you all the accommodation. So only Bognor Regis has hotels, Blue Sky Apartments and My Head. Apartments are all free, rooms are all free. I think when I went to My Head it was like bungalow we stayed at. When I went to Skegness it was like an apartment, local apartment where we stayed in. And little girl loved egg and soldiers for breakfast. And that's the Gold Apartments Skegness. That's the kind of one I stayed in. See the upper one, it has like, you have to like go up steps, some steps as soon as you get in. I think if you had like wheelchair access, I'm sure it was like all flat, but I never stayed in that one. This is the Ocean Bognor Regis, the Ocean Hotel. Shoreline Hotel, so it's got Billy Bear, Bob the Builder, again the hit entertainment. This is the Shoreline, the other hotel. Let's Do Cooking. And the Yacht Club, like it had one of 4 restaurants. I think if you go in bed and breakfast. So I know when we went to the Skegness one, it was like in bed and breakfast. Dining at Bognor Regis. Like now, I think if it was made now, I think social media is just quite new then, so I think it'd be made more big in that now. A choice of dining and food court dining at £12.25, premium dining £7.45, hotel dining £19.45. Children and adults are half the price. The adult, well, I think it might be different now or even more expensive. Again, I don't want to go into being political. Buffet, even at Lazy Town. Show those little characters where people like used to dress up as them, and that's them at the Yacht Club. Oh, My Head. And that's at Bar Rosso. That's Pizza Hut in My Head. The Sun and Moon on the pub Skegness. The South Coast. Shoreline Bognor Regis. And Soho Coffee with My Head in Skegness. Brian's Turner's Bognor Regis, Kaleidoscope Bar and Restaurant, Bognor Regis, Papa John's, Bognor and Skegness, Pizza Hut, just Minehead, South Coast Restaurant, Bognor Regis, Sun and Moon Family Pub at all three, Fingerman's Fish and Chips, Minehead, Skegness, Burger King at all three. Some of it might have changed, but that was at the time with when we were there. Liquor Boy there is Little Bob the Builder, Spa and Secret Entrance, and the shops there were Spa Supermarket all three, Megan's Sweet Shop all three, Hairdressers all three, News 8 all three, Protocol all three, Toy Box all three, Treasure Gift Shop all three. All three sites. And that's how you could book there. That's all the instruments and all that lot. That's when probably people would have gone on holiday now. I think obviously they need to have an update version, but obviously I have no intention of going to Butlins this year and sadly probably not anytime soon. No disrespect. Ideal break. I'm using the maps in your ideal break, so Butlins, Bognor Regis, Worcester Sussex. So the apartments are hotels like Ocean Shoreline, apartments Gold, Silver, Standard, Rooms Deluxe, Minehead, Blue Sky Deluxe, Gold, Silver, Rooms Deluxe, Gold, Silver, Standard, Skegness, Choose Dining Package, Food Court Dining, Premier Dining, Hotel Dining, that's all the money. So at Food Court it was £12.95, £6.10, Premier £7.45, £8.7, £9.75 and £19.45 and £9.75 in the hotel dining. It's just so bizarre. And these are all the apartments there. So Bognor Regis is Gold, Silver and Standard. Deluxe Suite, Silver and Silver Plus room. That's the hotels and the spa. Ocean Hotel, Bognor Regis, and these are all the kind of rooms you would like to could have. Shoreline Hotel, type rooms you could have. The prices. That was like beginning of 2011, so. But I'm just going to look back because I went there as a kid. Minehead, Gold, Silver, Standard. I think it was one of those for a stadium. Or Standard rooms, Silver rooms, Deluxe Suite. And the Blue Sky Apartments, that's the one facing the beach. Sea View. Yacht Club. Skegness, again, Gold, Silver, Standard. Silver and Standard rooms. The pool there. Coast Restaurant. Santa and Butlins did a lot of Christmas stuff. Activities, and that's people at stage in Skegness. And it had two different show bars. It had a Reds, which is obviously famous for all its red coats, and they had a centre stage which had like, that's at all three of them. And I know the four restaurants, Yacht Club and all that lot, that's at all three of them. That's if you went bed and breakfast. But I know when we went to Minehead we just went, or half full, we just at all different places. But when we went to Skegness we ate at them, so yeah. And I know Minehead one had a little cinema. It weren't like the traditional ones like the View, Odeon, like Cineworld or IMAX and that, but I don't think IMAX and like cinema really were a thing back then. I think the no View, Odeon and cinema were there. And it had a bowling alley, but it weren't like your Hollywood Bowl, Temple Bowling or Mega Bowl and all that lot, so very different. But I thought it'd look back on my childhood. I thought nice to look back on old memories. And when acts were performing, normally there were stars from shows like Britain's Got Talent and X Factor like that. And like from when I was there, I think it was the Grandad Stephen who was on Britain's Got Talent back in 2011, along with Ronan Park, who was the 2011 runner-up, and Katie Waisel, who was on X Factor back in 2010, who came 7th, and Paige Richardson, who was on X Factor back in 2010, who came 8th in the competition, and so much more to it. And I also seen Sutty, and I had a picture also with the current host of Sutty, Richard Cadell, at Butlins when I was in Skegness. And goes there not long after the 2012 Olympics and all that lot. So and that was really good, and there's plenty of that to do. So as always guys, I'm going to end it here. If you like the video, don't forget to click the link below, subscribe to the channel, follow me on my social medias. Back again soon for another fun filled packed YouTube video. Bye for now, see you all soon. Bye.